Good morning, guys. Well, I want to say thank you to one of the viewers who sent me this article. It talks about what Cynthia McKinney has to say in human trafficking and Donald Trump. Now, as the article starts out here, it says, if there's one thing that's consistent about Donald Trump is that he's horribly inconsistent. They say whether it's flip-flopping on states' rights for cannabis laws or praising NATO after promising to leave it. And you know, one of the things you got to remember about Donald Trump is that he's not going to tell you what he's going to do to achieve his goal. And but as I say in here, one thing he seems to be very consistent on is when it comes to human trafficking. And amazingly, now I don't really care for Cynthia McKinney. She, but you know, she's one of those young girls who led a privileged life. Her father, I believe, was a governor of Georgia or something like that. But he was pretty high up in politics, and she went to school at USC, which I believe is a private university, same one that my ex-fiance went to. And she became a U.S. Congresswoman very early on, like in her 20s. However, and so keep in mind that having the father that she had access to a lot of knowledge, a lot of information that the average kid does not have access to. And here's what she had to say. It says, former Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney also agrees with Trump. However, she takes it a step further. She says, noting that going after child predators will lead to the downfall of both Republicans and Democrats, as this problem goes all the way to the top. She didn't say that willy-nilly. Excuse me. She knew exactly what she was saying. And she had it on good authority from her father, and not only from her father, but also from herself when she got in there as a congresswoman, and she saw firsthand and heard firsthand what was going on. And so, you know, this stuff is coming out bit by bit. And so for some of you, if you want to know why Donald Trump is meeting with such tremendous resistance, it's because one of the big issues is pedophilia, human trafficking. It's bigger than the vast majority of us ever knew. We did not know, and I did not know until fairly recently, that these people, the people in power, the shadow government, use child sex as a way of controlling these people. And so keep in mind, this is huge. It's not small, it's huge. Anyway, that's all for now. God bless y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.